So, as you guys can see up on the screen today, I wanted to talk a little bit about Progenity Incorporated. This is ticker symbol PROG, or Prog, as it is widely known on the internet. You know, the stock has been very, very popular over the last couple of weeks, even the last couple of months on social media. And I mean, we've seen a crazy, crazy run up. I mean, if you look at the 6-month graph, this thing has gone from 76 cents in August. I mean, closer to around $1 for most of like September and August, all the way up to where we are today at $3.12. In between, it hit like right around $5. The past year has been very, very crazy for this thing. It was very, very beaten down before this most recent run, and it's got it's got a lot of people very, very excited. And we know why this has been seen as like a short squeeze play, a meme play, whatever. I mean, when you see a stock go from 730 all the way down to down 91%, you know it's going to be shorted. You know it's going to have a lot of negative sentiment. You know it's going to have a lot of people trying to push it down further and further and further. And sometimes when that happens, these stocks get overshorted. And that is where, a lot of people on social media, Reddit, all these places saw the opportunity to try and short squeeze this thing and started really rallying behind it. And again, over the past month or two, if you've gone on to like the short squeeze subreddit or whatever, Prog has been all over the place. It's been all over Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, all kinds of places. But today and recently, things have not been going as well for Prog. Minus 14% day today. Over the past week, we're down 35%. This has a lot of people turning on Prog. A lot of negative sentiment online for Prog right now. A lot of people panicking. A lot of people selling off. A lot of people abandoning ship. And a lot of people asking, is this the end of Prog? Is Prog dead? And I really think there is some good cases on both sides. That's what I want to go through in this video today. So definitely drop a like if you guys do enjoy it. I'd appreciate it so much. And subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. With that being said, let's get right into this. So, again, if you go to the Short Squeeze subreddit, I used to check this out, daily. I kind of took a break from YouTube for a little bit. I had, my other YouTube channels going on, so I wasn't as much in the finance world these last couple of weeks. We're getting back into it hard. I used to check Short Squeeze subreddit all the time for, video, content ideas, whatever. And it was always Prog, top 5, 6, 7 posts. You'd have some Smile Direct Club. You'd have like some other stocks thrown in there randomly as well. But Prog was the talk of the town, and now all of a sudden, it is not. Where here's a 6th post, 7th post, 8th post, still no Prog, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Where is Prog at? How can you not find it? And then you scroll down to like the 18th post and you finally get a Prog post, and it is this one of a meme, just making fun of Prog. This is crazy. This is the #1 Prog post of the day today, and it is a negative meme. Now, some people are going to say it's FUD. Some people are going to say it's just people overreacting. Some people it's going to say, the paper hands panic selling or whatever. But again, before, it was nothing but positive news about Prog, even on the down days, even on the minus 5, 10% days that Prog has had. It's been extremely volatile, but now on a minus 15% day, a minus 36% week, it's hard to find that positive sentiment for this thing right now. Obviously, these guys are saying, Prog is about to squeeze, guys. Get in while you can. Dilution is perfectly okay. 40% down in 5 days is fine. Wait for the bounce. I'm in it for the long-term play, and they're just getting made fun of. Talking about Prog was once very, very popular, and now you'll get downvoted, you'll get memed on, you'll look like a clown. And like it says in this meme, a big part of that issue has been share dilution as Prog has gone up, as we have seen this run up, over the past 6 months from 70 cents, from $1 up to $5. Prog has continued to issue more and more shares. They have had warrants that have continued to be exercised. The amount of shares has just continued to increase, and this has been great in Prog in some ways. Obviously, again, a company that, has a graph like this where they've just been beaten down and beaten down and beaten down 76% over the past 5 years, down whatever percent, I don't know why it won't load right now, down 40% in the last year. Obviously, they are excited to finally have a bounce. They're excited to finally have some upward momentum, some upward trajectory, and they're selling out at the top. They're selling out on this massive run up. They're trying to get some money, not only for their company to stay afloat, but also I'm sure to put in their pockets a little bit, because the members of this team having shares of this company has not really been a great sign over the last couple of years. So again, I totally understand them taking advantage of this, but again, that does not make this a great short or long-term play if this is what they're going to continue to do. If every single run-up is met by further share dilution, further, selling off, further watering down of the share pool out there, that is going to make it very, very hard. Now, obviously, there's still been a ton of people who have been able to make a lot of money, in this area right here over the past, 3-4 months at this point, it's been mostly ups for Prog. But again, eventually things are going to run out of steam. Eventually you see that people are turning their heads to other plays. So not only is share dilution at play here, when we're down 40% in a week or whatever, also we have people selling out. We have people giving up. We have people taking their money and moving on to other options. Like PPSI has been very, very hot recently. If you look at the share statistics for Prog, over the past year, shares outstanding has increased by 105%, which is crazy. The number of shares has literally doubled in the past 365 days. That is not a great sign. That is not, a sign of a company that's going to be going up much in, again, the short term or the long term. If every single bounce is going to be met with share dilution and just watering down, that is going to be very, very tough, because not only you need to fight a lot of the negatives that are at play. Not only are you fighting short sellers, not only are you fighting just the bad business that the company's been doing overall, but you're also fighting against the company itself. That makes it very, very tough. And I do totally understand why people are kind of jumping ship out of Prog. Now, at the same time, if you zoom out a little bit, Prog right now is where it was, we'll call it back in like July. So yes, we've crashed down 30, 40% or whatever, but we're just back to where we were in July. We're back to where we were 5 or 6 months ago. And again, when you look at this point, to imagine it going from $1 to $3, a lot of people would say that's a massive success. A lot of people said that's awesome. So in some timelines, from here, Prog is still up 221%, depending on where you're looking at from. Prog is still doing very, very good. They're still having a very, very awesome last 3, 4, 5 months, whatever. But we are definitely at a very big turning point, because right now the short-term momentum of Prog is down and down and down, and it's not looking good. Obviously, some good news could turn things around. Some momentum could turn things around. Getting people excited on social media and everything could turn this thing around once again. But that is going to be tough, because a lot of people are changing their minds about Prog. So I'm not saying it's dead yet. I'm not saying Prog is going to $2 or back to $1 or back to 70 cents or anything like that. But I'm saying it's possible. At one time it looked like Prog was going up and up and up. It looked like we were going to $5, $7, $10, and that was very, very realistic. But I, personally, as an investor and trader, am very, very interested in momentum. I'm not trying to go against momentum very, very often. I think that's very, very tough to do. And right now, a lot of the momentum is in the negative direction for Prog. A lot of the negative sentiment, and so much of this run up was by the community, by social media, by Twitter, by Reddit, by all these things, by people rallying behind this stock and holding it through everything and buying the dips. And I think just right now, especially with a lot of people getting burned by Prog, not only in the share price, not only losing money as the shares continue to go down and down and down in stock price, but also by the share dilution. It's making a lot of people upset with Prog. It's getting people very, very scared, and it's making me question if they're going to continue to buy the dips, if they're going to continue to hold, or if more and more people are going to continue selling off. And if in the near future we could see even worse days ahead for Progenity Incorporated. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about PROG. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to Tip Today and all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.